Well, this week is National Tourism Week, so with a lot to do in the Buckeye State, you might want to spend your next vacation right here at home. Mary Cusack is the new Ohio Tourism Director, and she's live this morning to talk about Ohio and all the awesome things we have to offer in the Buckeye State. Good morning.
Good morning. And with the weather, aren't we going to be happy to get outside?
I know. No complaints from us for sure. And you're newly appointed. That means December.
Yes, brand new. So there are parts of Ohio that I'm having a great time exploring too. There is so much to do here that I'm really looking forward. I can't wait till the weather breaks to get out.
Yes, get out and do some stuff. And you brought a magazine with you, or the state official Ohio guide.
I did.
What's in that, and how can folks get it?
It's easy to get, 1-800-BUCKEYE or discoverohio.com. And this is wonderful guide, can give you all kinds. It's broken down by region, places to go and things to see and people to meet in Ohio. You can also download it at the App Store. For your iPad.
Yeah, and that's important because then you always have it with you. You don't have to remember to take it in the car. And talk about some of the great places around here. Of course, one of the major ones, and as it should be, is the Air Force Museum.
It is, and it is nationally, internationally renowned among aviation museums. It is highly regarded and highly ranked. So that's just one of many places. You know, when we think about the weather breaking, you can bike, you can be out. There are wonderful trails here. The farmers markets are coming alive again. So there are all kinds of things to rediscover, really, right here in the Dayton area. And along those lines, you know, tourism is big business.
That's true.
In Ohio alone, it's just under $40 billion business. It supports and impacts. And today we're going to celebrate the ambassadors who promote Dayton and do all the great work to deliver on the experience of visiting the area.
And you have a breakfast to attend, right?
We
here?
do, and we're going to celebrate Dayton and tourism.
And when you talk about other parts of the state, I mean, folks who want to kind of get out and about, up in the northern part near Lake Erie, I mean, you don't think about Ohio and beaches, but there is sand up there, and there's some great boating up in that Lake Erie area.
And here's the great thing about Ohio: we're not just one thing. We're not just a lake. We're not. We don't have an obvious mountain range, but there's Amish country. There are lakes. There are wineries. There's spas. There's cities. There's country. There's biking. It's pretty amazing the diversity of what we have.
And you're living in Columbus. What are some of the top choices that you like to do when you're in Columbus?
Well, I have to be honest. I live in a historic neighborhood right downtown in German Village, and there's so much wonderful to do there in terms of restaurants and shopping and walking and parks and dog parks. So for me, the city right downtown is one of my favorites.
Yeah, urban living, but then you drive, 20 minutes out and you're in Pickerington or someplace that's pretty rural.
You're right, and there are wonderful bike trails and outdoor parks, and people love the outdoors. And then when you're in Columbus, I have to say it, the Buckeyes are big business, and people love to come visit the universities.
Yeah, I grew up in Northeast Ohio, kind of near the Youngstown area, so I'm familiar with a lot of stuff up there as well. Mill Creek Park up in that area. Of course, you have Cleveland with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
It's wonderful. So use the guide and get the app, so to speak, and explore Ohio. And we're going to do our best to attract people from surrounding states to come visit too.
All right, and of course we have a lot more on our website, ABC22 Good Morning. Click on ABC22 and we'll have a link to that app. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having us.